Larry Wood, and I approve this message
from the Weather Brothers.
I approve this message.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. We got a fun show for you guys today, that's for sure. But let's kick it off. How you guys been?
Welcome back, DJI Web.
Oh, was I gone? I was gone.
You were
Welcome
gone.
back from the
We
land
missed
of vacation.
The land of milk and honey in Mexico.
the land of Mayans.
Yeah, we went and saw some Mayan temples.
Did you really?
Yeah, Mayan
Went
temples and
spelunking and
zip lines and beaches. It was awesome.
Good tours.
good time.
Did you learn something?
No,
You didn't learn about your people?
nope. We missed out last week, so we got a lot to talk about. But to kick things off, I said we jump right into kind of the adventures, Warren, you've been having up there, selling some cars. We jumped on Whatnot. We'll talk about that. But why don't you take it away first, bro?
Yeah, so I've been having some limited success buying some collections and selling some collections.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought a collection and there was probably 500 cars and about 60 of them were premiums. The rest were all mainlines, and so I ended up going through them. I kind of divided them up by model. You know, I had all the Nissans. I had BMW, Porsche, Hondas, Subaru. So I had those kind of 5 different classes or different brands, and then the rest were just kind of like regular, like Hot Wheels, the ones, their fantasy cars or the cars that they
Speed burners
unlicensed.
or all the
Unlicensed.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And I actually hit up a local guy hit me up who lives in Coeur d'Alene, and he was interested. I sent him some pictures. He said, I can maybe check it out on my way back from Seattle. I'm gonna go pick up a truck. And he came back, and I had them all laid out. I told him I had about 250 regular cars, and then I had all the other ones, 26 Hondas, 26 Nissans, 13 BMWs, and we came to a deal. I think he, unlike you, James, we'll talk about it a little bit more, but he's been a Whatnot seller for a while now, and I think he said he has over 1,000
Followers?
feedback, or 1,000 sales, maybe. That's what he said.
Oh.
So he's been doing it for a while. So he came and bought it all. We came to an agreement, and I got rid of most of those main lines, and the only thing I have left now is the premiums and a bunch of Ferraris that I kept.
Ooh.
So actually, in that lot, which I didn't know when I initially looked at it, the guy had it all laid out. Colton was his name. Had it all laid out on his bed and on his floor, and I saw the premiums. I saw what he had, and I was like, yeah, this is a good deal for what he was asking. And so I've already pretty much broken even, and now I'm left with the Ferraris, which I get to keep, the premiums, which I have, which those are still going to be on the market. and then I get these bonus cars like this one I didn't have,
Nice.
and that's gonna go along. So I have like every other variant, and then I got a new
Is that the
a
Lotus?
model I'm going for. The Lotus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
So
Lotus.
I
It's good casting.
got that one. So I now I'm up to four now.
For
I've got
castings or
the
for
yeah
Lotuses?
forecasting. So I got that one. If you guys remember, do you remember where that car came from? It's a test. Um, I got one right there.
From
That remember that casting that or
James
that one
Bond?
I found at
L.A.
I found at Goodwill. That was one of the
Oh,
first
One of our
first
first
finds
What's
I
in the
found
bag
at
shows,
Goodwill.
right?
Yeah, yeah. It was in the package like
I
that.
bet
And
there was
so
a John Deere in there too.
Actually, that one was just like that. It just was laying on the shelf like that for $1.99, and so
okay.
couldn't pass it up.
So
But
was it difficult? Because if you show us where like all the haulers and whatnot, you had a whole bunch of loose cars over there. Was it difficult to let those ones go that you've been, you know, collecting? Yeah, it's a lot more
yeah,
bare.
it is a lot more bare. There's more room, so I got to get some more of my things. So that was actually a
Somebody different.
separate.
That was the
That was somebody different. Yeah. So the world of buying and selling is at a heightened state up here in the PNW.
Yeah.
yeah. So
So
Warren's done
yeah, I
multiple
found another guy.
transactions.
Pardon?
You've done multiple transactions, buying and
Multiple
selling.
deals. Yeah, yeah. And actually, that's funny that you say that. Those two like almost came together. The guy, and I think his name is at River or at 4743 River something. He anyway.
He's giving us his address.
That's his
743 River Driveway.
right, right. No, that's his name. River is his name. He coming back from Seattle was hitting me up the same time that Andrew was looking to buy a substantial amount of cars. He bought a lot of loose cars from me. So much so, like I had like two big bags of what's in the bag leftovers, and most of those were just sitting there. Some of them, obviously, I would use for if I was looking for something to custom, or I needed parts to customize something. I would go into one of the bags. But yeah, I just told him I got this big. He's like, "You got more cars?" And I said, "Yeah, besides the six wheelers." So he bought all the panels. He bought all the tankers. He bought all the ramp trucks. So, like me, he likes the six wheelers a lot, but he didn't like the six wheelers, the highway haulers, enough to pay to get them out of my hands.
Yeah.
So most of those ramp ones and stuff went for $5 a piece, and
That's a good
I
deal.
had probably 25 or something like that, all in the case. So when he gets them, he can just set them right up. So yeah, so some went to Andrew, besides the loose cars, and then River came and got the other ones, and so yeah, it's I didn't know. So back up a little bit. I put a new post on Facebook because they basically took down my first posting because I said I was buying collections, and they're like, "Well, this listing says you're buying, but you're not selling anything." So,
So buying
so we're gonna,
or selling collections.
so I switched it. I switched it, yeah, and I put selling, and I put like $200, and I just took a bunch of pictures. I took a bunch of nice pictures of like the Thunder Rollers and the highway haulers, and just like a couple pictures. And then Andrew, the guy who bought the majority of the cars, was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." I'm like, "You'll take what?" He's like, "I'll take all of it." I'm like, "Well," he's like, "All those that you have in that picture, I will take." I'm like, "Well, like, really, like some of these Thunder Rollers are up there near $200." So I said, you can't have them all for that, but if you want some. So then I had to go back in, tweak the listing and say 200 to 1,000. And so then that
So-
kind of like opened it up like,
Yeah.
okay, so I got,
So this actually has happened to me a couple times because I've posted stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but also some of the other third-party sites out there. Just trying to think of, you've got eBay, you've got
Craigslist,
Craigslist, you've got
KSL.
what's the one that's Warren that we used to use that kind of went like Macari and Poshmark and ThreadUp. OfferUp is another one. So I got a message last
OfferUp,
night
yeah.
after you and I were talking. I got a message from OfferUp. This guy said, "Hey, I like your. You remember your Ninja Warrior where you laid down in the cars a decade ago that we did that?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'll take them," and I was like, "Okay, how many do you want?" And he's like, "I want all of them. I'll buy them all for you." And I was like, "Okay, well, yeah, we can talk." And he was like, "No, I'm serious. I'm a guy," and I think he said that he was from California. "I buy collections all the time. I'm an independent guy. I'd love to be able to do this, buy them from you." And I was like, "Well, dude, I've got cars." And again, we're messaging back and forth. Long and the short of it, he's like, "I've got $200,000 to come and buy what you've got. I'd be interested." And I just said, "Whoa, well, that kind of money talks." I said, "Let's FaceTime
Right.
sometime. Let me show you what I have, and I want to see if you're interested." Again, this has happened 2 or 3 times, but we've always talked about what's the end game. And at what point do you, and Melissa asked me this yesterday, she's like, "Well, would you sell everything?" And I'm like, "No. There's a handful, 100 cars, the ones that you guys gave me, the ones that you made me, that I would never sell because I can't put a price tag on those." But like you and I were talking, if somebody said, "Hey, I'll give you $150 for that Thunder Roller," you've got to think, do I want that right now? Do I want to keep that? And if it's $20 over market value, would you sell it?
These ones, no, but the ones up in my
I know, but let's say that somebody asked you for that for that Golf right there. I don't know if you guys can't.
well
see it,
that
that's
that one's like
Let's say
$500.
Yeah, let's say that one right there.
For how much?
well,
More than
ev-
market value or at market
To your,
value.
to your point, James, is everybody has a price, right?
Well, that's
What
what I
is
guess
that
I'm getting
price?
at is where is your price at at not getting rid of your collection?
Well, so I guess where I'm at is I've got, so there's this room is like the ones that I really like and want to keep. I have probably another 50 upstairs that I want to keep that I like, and then I got another 5,000 that I would be okay letting go.
Yeah.
And so, the and mind you, many of these I have duplicates of that I would let go, that are upstairs. So, yeah, I mean, it just kind of varies and with whatnot and
So that leads us into James. Now is your time to let some of your cars go, right? So you've had 2 whatnot auctions, right?
Yeah, and I guess the question is, we've always talked about giving away part of my collection, our collection. We've talked about that because it's not like, I'm not rich by any means, but I don't need the money for them. It's been a collection. It's been a fun collection, but it's also been investment for years and years and years that I looked at one day as being, hey, maybe this is something that in my retirement I would be able to turn around and start
yeah.
getting rid of it slowly, surely. I could get rid of it all at one time, and this guy in California might be that guy that just says, "You know what, I'll buy it all, and I'm going to turn around and sell it all, and I'm going to make $200,000 profit by buying it for $200,000." Again, I'm just throwing that example out there. And before Whatnot came out, it was very hard to sell these on eBay because of the time commitment it took. So how do you sell?
Upload.
Yeah, how do you sell a $5 car on eBay knowing that eBay is getting $4.90 of that transaction? I'm being facetious,
Well,
but
They're not getting that much, but
you
yeah,
get the
no,
point.
it's a super slow process, right?
Time-consuming, very slow process. So Whatnot
Whatnot has 100x that amount. You can sell, and I was talking to River about this. You can sell 100 cars in one night, and sell 100 cars in one night or in 1 hour if you're just picking them out, and yeah, you're not going to make as much maybe as you would if you were in it for the long haul. But is it better to make a lot on a little or a little on a lot? And
That's the game,
that's the
right?
game, right? That's the game. So to answer your question, so again, he wanted all these ramp cars and trucks, and he likes everything, and I'm like, yeah, well, if you want them, they're, I don't know, $5 a piece. He's like, okay, I'll take them. I'm like, you will? Like, okay, then they're all yours. Now, I did send him pictures of the highway haulers, but for me, my price was 25 a piece. I don't know if, I mean, some of these are probably worth $25, some maybe a little bit more, but I know some are not worth that much. But that's my price right now. If you want to buy all my highway haulers, they're $25 a piece. If you want to buy all my loose cars, how about $1 a piece? Okay. So it's all, and I don't get that much. I don't get that much money on some things. Some things you score more on, and it's all about timing, right? Like I wasn't planning on selling 700 loose cars just in bags, sitting in the closet. I wasn't planning on selling those. They were just leftovers, right? Like, but it's time now. It's your time. You're gonna start selling more and whatnot. You're building your clientele, and we already know that you have 30,000 cars. Period. How are you gonna get rid of all those cars? Well, you're gonna give away some. You're gonna sell some. You're gonna give a couple to me. You're gonna give a couple to Ian. You're gonna give some to whoever, and then you're gonna keep some of them. It's all like life, right? The cycle of life, the cycle of
Yeah.
collection. Even River told me that some of that stuff that he bought, he put a post on Facebook. He's like, I got some pickups that over the weekend, because he collects Hondas and Subaru because that's what he drives. And there was a Honda in there that he didn't have that I recognized. He's like, thanks, Warren, and thanks some other guy that he got some stuff from. So he's like, he told me that. He's like, I'm a collector first, and then I
Yeah.
sell second. So
I like that.
I think we're all in that. We're all collectors first, and then what we don't collect gets moved on to the person who does collect. Right?
Well, and at one time you like it and you collected it and you got it, and you think, you know what, I really like this casting more, this one, because look at your room. Look at the garage, man. At some point you've got to say, I've got to narrow down what I actually want to keep and what I want to get rid of.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that's the point where I'm at too, is that at first it was going after every single treasure hunt that we could find. Because I wanted to build the 95 to current treasure hunt. And then it was, okay, now we got that. I want to get every single super treasure hunt.
Yeah, and I remember doing that with you, with getting all the regulars, all the supers, and we chased those down for a couple years, and it got to the point where we had them all. Granted, I think the last couple years, I'm probably missing out of the last 5 years maybe 10 or so, but I know I'll find them, right? And I actually have them all in a box. Like, this is all the treasure hunts from 95 till now. So that was fun. And then, yeah, to your point, you kind of move on to other castings that we like. I mean, I really like the Batmobiles. I'm trying to hunt all those down. And along the way, we scoop up other stuff that we like, but we would let go. And yeah, so whatnot. If we're gonna have a link below to the whatnot. We've done 2 streams, and we've given away more cars
That we've sold.
More cars than we've sold. James has given away. So understand, our whatnot is awesome. We got some great reviews. We got 20 packages we're shipping tomorrow.
I actually not last night.
Oh, last night.
I got them all boxed up and put them in the mail. So the whatnot crowd, they want their cars and they want them quickly. So we try and get them out within 2 days. Knowing that today was going to be Sunday, I wanted to get it all done yesterday. And yeah, I spent a lot of time getting 30 to 40 packages all boxed up and shipped out.
So we got a big show coming this Saturday. This is going to be our biggest yet.
Yeah.
You want to give a teaser on some stuff that we're going to be dropping there?
Yeah, so it's actually going to be called the Super Bowl, 30,000 Super Bowl cars giveaway as well as auction.
Clever, James.
You like that? The understanding is we're going to continue with this theme where you buy a car, get a car. You support us and we want to support you. And we found an audience to do it, and it's fun. It's interactive.
Yeah.
I think it's something right now that we would like to continue to build. Where it's going to go, we don't know, but this has really been, it's been something that I think the people want. I didn't have any. I literally a week from Saturday is when I attended my first Whatnot
Show?
training. Well, you had to go through all this training, and I now have like 150 followers.
Yeah.
And these are a lot of people that are from here, from your channel, customizers that have supported us for years, some of our eBay folks, and just people that we've met over the years. So a chance to give back to all those that gave to us, which is what this show has been about as well. With your guys' customizing, with the customizing contests that we do, and everything that we gave away with those customizing cars and contests. So yeah, it's just another avenue that we're having fun with.
Yeah. So make sure you click that link below, turn on that notification. To put it in perspective, we gave away supers, we gave away treasure hunts, Zymac cars. Literally, the guy Labby Dabby won a super, and then boom, gave him another super.
Labby Dabby, shout out. And there was even that guy, the Dads of Four or something like that. He had shared our stream, and so I gave him a car. Yeah. Somebody hit me up and said, "Hey, I don't have that." In one of the videos I was showing, he's like, "I don't have that Lambo."
Father of three girls.
Father of three girls, yeah. And so I was like, "Okay, I'll put it in your box for you." So that's the kind of stuff. And again, we have, you can see the kind of stuff that we have. Is this stuff going to go up for sale? Not next week. But eventually, if you guys are asking for it, yeah, let's see what we can do.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we got good stuff that's going up for sale. So
and we're finding stuff all the time. So it's not like there's going to be new stuff. But yeah I already we're going to drop it in the comments. There'll be a link. Please feel free to join. And if you do join, you actually get $15 for free just for joining, so that you can use that on our channel. You can use that in the Whatnot auction. Not just ours, but you can use it on anybody's.
Yeah.
So it basically pays, you come and buy a $10 car, $5 shipping, and it's now yours.
Yep. So click that link.
Yeah.
Let's make sure that we get an audience. This Saturday, what's cool about it is what is it? The taxes, or what is it?
The selling fees, I think, are waived by Whatnot. So
right.
So part of those selling fees, like if you were to sell on eBay or sell on Instagram, or not Instagram, but any of those platforms, they charge you a percentage, and they're deciding to waive those percentages this Saturday. So
it's a good time to support us.
Yeah.
Is what we're getting at.
Yeah,
and we'll support you.
Yeah, we'll do it. So thanks so much for letting me plug that. It's been fun. It really has been fun. I think you'll have fun too.
Nice. Oh, what's this?
What? Wait.
Mail time.
The mail's here. Come on.
Nice.
All right, so we got some mail finds.
Wait, you got mail finds while you're on vacation?
Well, I came home and I had mail finds.
A lot of them, I'll bet.
And this was the best car of 2023.
What? You're already giving it a 10? We haven't even talked about it yet.
It's the best one. Here we go.
It wasn't the best car that you bought, but you didn't get it until 2024.
Yeah, I'm still considering it part of 20. Let me get this right side. Here we go.
Oh, I love this thing.
Yeah.
Woo!
Where's Warren at?
He's there. He just got to transition over here. Give us his head nod. Let us know what he thinks about it too.
There we go. So it's the Kawa Bug A, the magenta. I believe both Kevin and Dwayne had a hand in this one.
Shout out to Kevin and Dwayne. Come on, boys. You did us right on this one.
Yeah, so this was the 2023 Selections vehicle, so we voted on it. The color, the casting. This is the first Selections vehicle that was put in an acrylic case. Again, the Kawa Bug A, this casting is retooled, and you'll see that for the 2024 membership car. It's the green one. That one will be carded.
Yes.
So that's the tooling for that. Also, I may or may not know or be aware of it coming to the LA convention, but the Nationals.
Maybe.
So
maybe it might be.
I'm not gonna tell you who my source is, so they don't get in trouble. But it's gonna be out there. So if you don't know yet, you just got dropped a jewel. So
Make sure you take a.
yeah, take some pictures of it. There we go. So, the
Nationals in Atlanta. Is that where it's at?
Yep, Georgia. Yep.
Yeah.
In
April.
coming up in a month or two.
In April. One of these years,
April,
we're going to
okay.
get out there. That's our goal, is to make a
Yeah.
East Coast. Well, I guess that's not East Coast, but
I've been
Nationals.
told that it is different. That going out there is different than LA.
yeah,
So
I've been told that too.
a little interesting, but
Here's a little nugget on this car that I did not know. First of all, I love the deep dish wheel riders on it. Those things just sparkle like crazy. But the front flip windshield,
yeah,
I didn't know it did that because I didn't open mine up knowing that my brother was going to open it up to shoot pics. But I did take it out and just look and admire it for about 30 minutes because it looks pink, but everybody's calling it magenta.
yep,
And the surfboard on the top, the suitcase on the top, the headlights popping.
yep,
I mean, it is a work of art.
yep, and that went too far.
Wait, what's that one?
Well, I cracked that one open.
Hey, I found that one at the convention for $8.
Did you? That's a good price.
Yeah.
I just picked it up from Walmart for.
It was going to
12.
be a parts car.
Yep. Yeah, so the surfboard comes off on that. You get the luggage case up top, and looks like one of those mail or lunch boxes, but color's on point. I like the details in the lights. Like you said, the windshield pops up. You have the trunk, which is where the engine's at, pops up. I love it. 10 out of 10. Best car.
Wait, the trunk's in the boot?
Best car.
Yes, because it's a Volkswagen.
Yeah. Do we got? As I said, we got some more pictures of the engine.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that thing.
All right, Warren, what do you think?
Yeah, no, that is a beautiful casting. It seemed like they did everything right on that one. I mean, even the taillights there, they're painted. That's a thing about Hot Wheels is, half of the customization is just even putting the light details on, like they usually come, but even the front of these lights, it has that little kind of glare look or whatever
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd give it a 10 also.
You think the best of 2023?
As far as the cars that came out,
Remember, there was that mint Porsche. There was the maroon Porsche. There
There's
was
a BMW, right?
I think my favorite of 2023 was the RLC
yeah, the Datsun.
custom. Yeah.
That one, honestly, that one close. I'd say top 5 for sure.
I mean, personally, that's me. I mean, I'm not a bug guy per se,
Yeah.
but like I said, I'd still give it a 10. But I don't know if it's it's all about what
It's
you would
preference.
drive or what your personal thing.
Yeah.
So I'd rather drive this Datsun 240Z than that, but
Well, driving.
I put myself in the car like
Okay.
as a miniature.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
See,
Like-
I'm
like
going.
I-
I'm going
I
with the bug, but
dream.
I'm going to the beach, and I'm like, hey, I got my
I
surfboard.
dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I'm not driving that, I'm driving the Weber
Yeah,
Power Wagon.
that.
That's right.
Not the mainline version,
All right, you got to share. You got to
Well-
show.
the convention version.
So it's interesting that you have those two. So I want to have a quick topic of conversation here. So, turning a mainline into a premium vehicle, what that takes, etc. So, James and I spent some time over the weekend completing some of our NFTs, and the redemption timeline comes up real quick. We have the 15th for the Acceleracers, which James was actually able to complete that entire set. So he gets that's going to be limited to 1 to like 500. I'm thinking it'll be like $1,000 car. So pretty exciting for that. We already completed our
Much like the S2000 NFT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lamborghini set, we've completed that. That's coming. But I think that's coming end of March.
Yeah, March or April. Now I can't remember when we talked about.
But the series set, so if you complete series 5, 6, 7, or 8, then there's a it's not considered a redeemable, but it's a reward car. So you completed the set, here's your reward for doing that. So today was the sneak on that, and it's been very controversial. So here's the let me transition you over here. So here's the car. Okay. So this is the Skyline, and people are not very happy about it overall. That this is the redemption car. We were hoping for something a little bit better. Remind you that series 1 through whatever was the purple Silverado.
Yeah.
So that one was very sought after.
And I think we saw somebody with that at the LA or showing a picture of it. And what did he want for it?
Like $2,400.
Yeah. He wanted a pretty penny for it, which probably actually would have been worth it at the time because I think it's up to almost $5-6 grand now.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah. I
crazy.
think somebody had mentioned that they had one for sale on one of my chats.
Was that the one that we saw that you asked, like, where did you get that? Because,
Yeah,
it had not come out yet.
No, he's like, I got it from a friend.
Yeah, a friend gave it to me.
Oh, yeah.
A friend. I'm selling it for a friend is what he said, too. Yeah.
So here's the reason why I was mentioning this. You showed us that truck. So here's the exclusive one, and then here's the we found this, which would be the mainline version of the exact same car, but it looks oddly similar in many ways.
Yep.
So pretty interesting though, huh?
Mm.
So this is supposed to be what, a $2,000 reward, and then you look at the mainline version, it's like the exact same car. Now, mind you, it is the exact same car, and I get
The
it.
casting is the same.
I get that there's no retooling, but I mean even the paint scheme, the wheels, I'm like, I'm excited for it, and so this car I will get this reward, but man, I was hoping for something better, to be honest.
The conspiracy, I think.
Conspiracy, yep, and honestly, in my mind, it's
They didn't even put a space between the 2000 and GT, like in the the NFT version.
Yeah. If you so if you can imagine like the potential that NFT has with Hot Wheels, and buying the virtual collectibles, some of the redeemables, completing the sets, kind of the online currency and everything that goes into it.
That big part of completing. You had to get every single one of Series 7.
Yeah. So in case in point, here is.
I see an opportunity in you as a great customizer. You take, you find 5 or 6 of those regulars and you turn them into the NFT version.
Yeah, flip it.
There you go. And you sell them for half the cost. I mean, there you go. You just made 500 a piece or whatever.
So my
You could call it NFT iWeb or something.
My point is that, like, if I was Mattel, I would really, and there's so much money, I mean, virtual currency, whatever you want to call it, so much opportunities with NFT, I would not produce such a dud or mindlessly make stupid decisions. You know, try and get the people involved with this, and like, there's so much opportunity. Don't ruin it with a stupid reward. Like,
Well, and I think that, let's say that Silverado, right? That's what it was.
yeah,
What if they took that Silverado and then made another 500 of them? It would tick off all the people that got that $500 limited. Now it's $1,000 limited, and give it to you because this one doesn't look like the people are happy about it. So
you're saying produce more of the Silverados?
yeah, I would want that Silverado more than I would want that one.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that they would go reproduce more Silverados.
So if
but
you want them to either change that casting to a more popular one.
they're not gonna. The fact that it's done. Like, this has been in the.
What I'm saying is, if you're just unhappy about the car that came out.
What I'm saying is that
everybody's-
why not announce it before and not wait 6 months, a year, and announce it afterwards? Why not say, if you complete the Series 6, this is what you're going to get. If you complete the Series 7, this is what you're going to get.
The point of waiting, though, is that then there's some suspense. You don't know what you're gonna get. There's gonna be a reward card. Let's get all the cars because it could be worth it. And then many people, from what I've heard, are not happy with this one. So I just hope it doesn't put too much of a damper on NFT, because we've enjoyed doing it and
you're
we've
saying-
invested a lot into it.
So for Series 8, it's kind of put a damper on, well, if you've done this,
Right.
Again, using the term piece of crap car for Series 5, 6, and 7, I'm not going to get Series 8. I'm not going to buy your,
Right.
$25 to $100.
Now, because everyone
packs.
knows that this is the reward.
Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're going with that.
So,
That's
anyways,
what I'd be looking for. I'd be like, next convention, I'd be like, do you have that POS car, that POS NFT?
yeah. I mean, some
Yeah.
people are going crazy for it. I'm sure. I don't know who they are, but
JDM guys.
someone must like that car. So
No one's gonna stand up and claim.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that light on over there?
What is that?
What?
What? What is... Oh, we did see it. Warren did a teaser. Like, he sent us a video of him actually pulling this off of the peg, and he wouldn't tell Ya and I what was in the bag. So we've had to wait, just like you folks. Well, we got like 400 people in chat. And,
Yeah, 420.
all of them are like wanting to know what's in the bag, bro.
What's in the bag? America's favorite segment. So, these are cars that have been found at, in this case, Value Village. And by the way, Value Village, for whatever reason, they have the best cars.
Okay.
$449 for that bag. $649 for that.
I wonder where they
bag.
get their pricing. Like, this one's $649. This one's $749.
Right.
Warren, you've got to. Your next job is to find out the persons that do what's in the bag and pick the cars out. Have you ever thought
Well,
about?
and that's the thing. So that's funny you say that. So when I sent you that video yesterday, and I found
Oh, I
there
saw a
was-
6-wheeler.
how many
Three
cars, how many bags of cars were on the wall? Probably
Oh,
50. I
Yeah.
don't know. The lady that was stalking it, she said, she was putting them out there, and she's like, like, good luck, she's like, you never know what you're gonna find here. And I said, yeah. And she said, this is what she said, but she said, quote, those girls back there don't know what a red line is.
Oh.
I said,
she does.
oh, well, and this lady, she was a little bit older, so I don't know how she knew, but I said, yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I'm hoping for, you never know. And so then she went to go do something else, but yeah, I couldn't believe that she said that.
well, that's the gal that you need to rub shoulders with every time you go in there and say, hey, do you know what a red line is for me? Can you text me? Right? If you see it in a bag.
Look, it's the Brady Bunch wagon.
Nice.
With wheel
It
riders.
says Brady Bunch on there, and it has a little lifting tailgate. This is a Matchbox.
Yeah, Matchbox.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Let's see what else we got here. Got some crap. I know. I remember why. So I got this bag actually. This was not one of the bags from yesterday. This was a bag.
Teased us.
And I was wondering why I got this bag. One, I think was, what was this? This was the main reason. Now this tow truck or this six-wheeler is a little bit. Well, it's missing.
Are
missing
those
its
are
wheels.
those fenders in the back metal?
No, this is like all plastic. So this
Oh.
is not a Matchbox. This is a Maisto. But the potential's there, right, for something great.
Well, not if it's all plastic. Well, for me.
Well, okay, Hot Rod.
That's what I was asking. If it was metal, yeah, I'd use those back fenders.
Not all cars are created equal.
There's a nice Matchbox vintage.
It's a bug.
It's like a little rally car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, yeah.
What's that yellow semi down there? Well, you have two yellow semis.
So that one's just that's like a dud. There's not even any markings on that, but there's a GT.
Nice.
There's an older Matchbox.
Yeah.
Missing something.
It'd been cool to see that trailer that went with it.
Truck.
Is that like a
Dino.
Thanos truck?
Yeah, Thanos.
Thanos, yeah. Or this one.
Yeah.
I've got a Blazer. Yeah, this one. Oh, nice.
I got that truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
here
you-
it is. Here's the one that I so so there's usually one gem, right? So this is the gem that
Like a
came out of this
Mobile
one.
One with the metal base.
Mountain Dew Stalker,
Oh, Mountain
and
Dew.
this is like minty. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like it almost came out of the package.
nice.
Hardly any scratch on the paint. And if we go up to the board, you can see I have a bunch of these with the lace wheels.
We don't get to see this side of the wall very often.
You don't get to see. This is the rare. And I don't have anywhere to put it, so now I gotta move the Porsches out of the way or something. So there's like a stalker. I'll put it right there for now. But
Good
yeah.
spot.
So again, I have to go through. To be honest, so yesterday there was, and I'll show you, or maybe I can just tell you, there was a lot of JD. So a lot of bags had one or two JD, and then there was one bag that had a bunch, like a really big. And for your information, the third collection of JD has been sold.
Oh.
So
Now
when
I
you
gotta
say
start
JD,
over.
you're not talking about JDM. You're talking about John Deere, the original
John Deere.
JD.
John
and the
Deere.
JDM.
So stuff, yeah, like this little trailer. So it all gets put into the circulation, right? It either goes to Colton or no, I bought from Colton. It goes to Andrew or it goes to Scott or I keep a running list, and it's like, what do you like? And I've got a guy at the auction that I go to where I occasionally find that one gem. I mean, there's always Hot Wheels somewhere, right? It's like you never know where they're gonna pop up. I'm gonna bring down my Matchbox to him and let him look through. And again, I'm not super attached to Matchbox. I mean, I have a lot of old. The only Matchbox that I'm really attached to, and James, you would appreciate this one. You would probably remember.
The double decker.
No, the
Oh
the
yeah.
Mustang. That was the elementary school champion downhill racer. This is the only one that I'm really attached to, because it kicked everybody's butt, and it's fast. It's a fast back and it's a fast car.
Yep.
So, again, find what you love, and then keep a hold of those one or two things that.
When we were in elementary school in Linden, Sholo, there was a little hill, and so you would bring your car with you, and Warren always beat everybody.
That's awesome.
But I thought that we got Hot Wheels, but I guess you're now saying that we might have gotten a Matchbox thrown in there.
Well, there's all kinds of racing cars. I just remember my car that car was pretty fast, and that is not the same car that I had. It was that same model.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, that one just rolled a little bit faster, than the others.
I love the memories that they create and bring up. That's what this show's about. I do remember that.
Right.
Love
So
it.
everybody's got those those castings that call to them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true. Well, awesome. So some future items on future sale, or not future sales, future shows coming up. We got some sales coming on Mattel Creations. That Javelin and another Porsche is coming out.
Yep.
We got at the end of the month, for sure. Ya and myself are headed to the convention. Warren, you still 50-50?
Still 50-50, yeah.
50-50 on Warren.
I might make a
Making an
token
appearance.
appearance. We're waiting.
50-50 on James.
50-50 on me.
So, but at least I'll be down there. I did finish my custom, which blood, sweat, and tears went into this bad boy. So I'm excited for the world to see it. It's tucked away upstairs, just now waiting to breathe.
What weekend is that again?
The last weekend of the month.
Of February.
Mm-hmm.
Birthday week.
It's like February 29th,
Do you
right?
think I could convince Melissa to
I mean, February 30th.
go to Vegas for the weekend for my birthday and stop by a Hot Wheels?
No. No.
She actually asked me today
Stop by the buffet. That's where you're going.
if I wanted to go out of the town for that weekend. I was like,
Is Melissa going to that girls trip?
no,
Oh.
no,
Alright.
no.
Uh-oh.
So was that the weekend before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, we got some good stuff coming up. More cars come in. Of course, the redeemables. So, if I'm not mistaken, in fact, let me look at my. Check out this thing.
Ew.
Oh, it is going. Lamborghini, February 29th, Series 7, April 4th, February 15th.
That's
the
mine right
Racers, Series 6. We don't have Series 6.
No.
So, got some cards coming in the mail as well. Looking forward to getting all those too. So, good stuff coming. Make sure you check out this Saturday our Whatnot. We're gonna be selling a bunch of really good cars, giving away cars.
Yeah, there's buy it now options that will be in there, as well as a preview of what we're going to be peddling, what we're going to be talking about, what we're going to be selling.
Yep. So look out for that. Click the link below for that. But until next time, I'm DJ iWeb.
Dr. Flyfisher.
G-Funk Retro.
We'll catch y'all later.